Welcome to OFT. Many of you might not know us. I'm going to start this new type of videos now. Hope you like it. If you do like it, watch the whole video. If you do like it, leave it down in the comments or something. Let us know. Give the video a like, subscribe, stuff like that. So you just know that you like these type of videos. I'm going to be covering some supplements. So I'm going to cover three. The first one's going to be caffeine. Second one's going to be things like protein and creatine and that sort of stuff. And the third one's going to be stuff that you really don't need if you have a decent enough diet anyway. Things like BCAAs and EAAs and stuff like that. Let's get started. Keep hydrated, guys. First things first, caffeine. Caffeine is a drug, quite literally a drug. Caffeine is pretty good. You get energy, you get less fatigue when you're doing workouts. You also get an increase in power and endurance and sort of, that area of stuff that you really need during a workout. This has been proven many times before. Caffeine is a good supplement to have. Caffeine you could take either just in coffee and things like that. I have many friends who take coffee before they go, drink coffee before they go gym. And it really does help. It gives you that extra boost, especially after things like working and, school, college, uni, whatever. You're tired, you really don't want to work out, and having some caffeine, having that boost of energy really adds to your workout and makes you want to go work out anyway. You can take it through coffee, as I said, or you could take it through things like pre-workout and that sort of stuff. Pre-workout is a whole nother topic. We'll cover it in some other time. But the main problem with caffeine is that you become very tolerant to it very quickly, right? I've seen people in my own gym taking Monster energy drink plus dry scoop in pre-workout, which I think is ridiculous. If you're having so much caffeine, you might have a heart attack. And the actual limit for one dosage of caffeine is 1 gram. So if you're having 500 milligram through, Red Bull, like Monster energy drink, stuff like that, and then plus having dry scooping pre-workouts, which are already pretty strong, you're getting very close to that 1 gram. It is recommended to cycle off of caffeine, especially when you're having so much of it. If you're having it for a month straight, you should take 7 days off at the end of the month and then start again. Next thing I want to cover is protein powder, and we'll say creatine, but I'll say creatine monohydrate because that's the most researched and that's the most basic one you can get that actually sort of works, right? Protein powder is pretty effective. However, again, it's just a supplement, right? Protein powder is literally just a supplement that helps you reach your target protein intake. Let's say you're going even to the extreme range and taking 2 grams of protein per kg of body weight. Sorry guys, we're British, so any of you Americans watching there, don't know what that equates to in pounds. Per kg of body weight, you're having 2 grams of protein, right? That's a good goal to have if you're really trying to gain mass and if you're doing enough, if you're doing high intensity sort of weightlifting and that sort of stuff. Especially when you're cutting, you try to bring your protein intake up. But we'll focus on that another video, maybe down the line, maybe next week, I'm not quite sure. Just leave it down in the comments what you want to see. But yeah guys, anyway, protein powder is very convenient to have, you can have 30 grams per serving and that's going to be enough to get you past that target. People rely on protein powder way too much nowadays, right? They're getting their main source of protein from protein powder. And if you're eating properly, if you're eating chicken or, as I said, beans or something, and you're having just below your target, then yes, by all means, take some protein powder, take something that has high protein in it, because it's very convenient and it hits you those targets so you don't feel too bad and you make those gains as well. The next thing, creatine, more specifically creatine monohydrate, because that is the most researched type of creatine there is. I see no problem with it. I'll be quite frank with you. There's a lot of people who say it causes hair loss and that sort of stuff, but you can ask anyone who goes to the gym, it does not cause hair loss. There's been studies done, you can ask anyone, it doesn't cause hair loss. And I don't know where that came to be. I think it was just one of those old studies. For people to say that it causes that sort of stuff, I think is mainly because it's a supplement and people see it as dangerous and whatnot. But I really don't think it's true. You can go look at all the studies as well. It is not true. It doesn't cause damage to your livers or kidneys, as people say, because the thing with creatine is your body only absorbs how much it needs, right? Think of it as a cup of tea, putting in sugar again and again and again and again. Okay? At one point, that sugar is going to stop dissolving, right? The tea is saturated, the water is saturated with sugar. It's not going to be able to absorb more. Creatine is, again, the most studied and analyzed supplement there is. Creatine has been shown to quicken the ability for your body to build muscle, right? And that's mainly because you can work out a bit heavier and you can get a bit of extra reps, right? That's what creatine does. It saturates your muscle with the energy it needs to move, right? So you're getting extra reps and you can do heavier weight for extra reps, right? That's the way you're getting that muscle building quality from creatine. There's a lot of different other sort of supplements as well. I mentioned it in this video. Things like Tonkat Ali, ashwagandha, things like, BCAAs, EAAs. Get a lot of your, if not all, BCAAs and EAAs from chicken and beef and that sort of stuff anyway. Things like ashwagandha, they have been proven to work. I, at one point, also took ashwagandha. It did help. Sorry about the dog, guys. Things like Tonga Ali and ashwagandha, I've taken ashwagandha before. It does help with, reducing stress and stuff. And that's the only reason I took it. It helps you get better sleep. That's what I found. But more research needs to be done on that. That's the problem with newer supplements nowadays. There's not enough research done. So one of them comes out, someone takes it and says, yep, it works. And then everyone's like, okay, it works. If it works for him, it works for me. That's just not how supplements work. Especially with that sort of stuff, which is just, ashwagandha is just a herb from India or something. It really is not going to do much for you, it's going to boost your testosterone, maybe minimal levels. Not something that's going to let you, become the next Ronnie Coleman. But ashwagandha does help with sleep. That's what I found. That's what a lot of other people say as well. It works for sleep. Might be a placebo, but it works, Yeah, Tonga Ali as well, boost testosterone, testosterone, which, if you look at a lot of the testosterone actual products itself, the pills, the bottle says 1,000 milligrams of testosterone, this, that. It does not have 1,000 milligrams of testosterone. It doesn't. People have done their own research on it. People have tested the pills. They don't even contain 1% of the entire pill. Not even 1% of that little pill is actually what it says it is. That in itself should show you the supplement business, right? Things aren't what they seem. People promise you, 10 pounds of muscle per week, 10 kg on muscle every 2 weeks, whatever. It's just not true. Hope you enjoyed that video. I'll leave some links down below to other videos as well. If you want to see any video, leave it down below. Give the video a like, subscribe, and follow for more.